Enrana pa Ante asemede Kofi Owusudua Anto Kofi Owusudua Anto Amazing Grace ya nidino we abbreviation wa eye Koda Kofi Owusudua Anto Koda I once was lost Nyame aton sa frɛ no I was blind away but now I see no na pana me dwene nsɛm bi ho say utini say ya then it's time for sober reflection. Yeah, it's time to ask yourself few questions. I'm ready to say ubisa ho ensemfa ba ku mienu say nia atu ye nua be men say etomia ehfa ena me di mani e kire. When the saints go marching in, then we ask ourselves, so am I going to be in the number? And unto David can be say enti chire mayen hunu yen nakan hold me ama yen nyansa akuma nyansa akuma Bushia unim onda akawanim ya obidi na sasi so. Do you have any idea? No, you don't. Enunti na ni obi ye bia no aya bisa ho se ni amiye so eso nyankopon ani wo de obi abewu ba de kirasem no. How are you impacting the people around you, your community? Akonta be na okubo. Yankopon hu yamobo. Memfe bi obi a ho asem nche umu. Life is short. Life is short. Indeed. Adom 106.3 FM, the Chief Jerry Fortune, original friend CJ. Dwaso Nsem na penso yesim kunya ede ebrewo. Meda siso afidie no eda taxi drivers, trotro drivers, students, parents, doctors, nurses, police for immigration for yema me no madwadi for aboso kan spare parts for na fe medru akan shi drug lane ana pe nyankopon entu obi ansem entoma ade ensa na wonsan enkofie no dan wo de a wo bedie wo so ne wo de wo chefa e wo mu no na wo ba de no e de adomo amen. Apomuden hon komo ebrel Samalen Kof Adaroma we dru a mitime de mensesi mebo akamfo de amawo akamfo a kire wo eye Samalen Kof providing relief to the entire family for cough, cold and flu. Modern say ubebisa Samalen say ope wedru a busuamu ni nyina betime atwitwa agemo a insist on your Samalen anytime, any day. Samalen, every Danex item starring PLC. Omadaroma. Now what we anane beshan komo fufrase. Hypertension. Words me no I can't boom. Hypertension. Madam Betty Owusu Ansanya oye founder Life from 30 Anukoyan so no ye head nurse ewo Amamole Health Center Auntie Betty na ni ba betwetwe nkomo afa hypertension ye hu na wotwe nyina Auntie Betty wotemenka
me patchan me tonka
ati saying
me patcho Krista Adom ye hu ye na moso e
Adom krono a ne kura yen ye ho eye papa yeda se na wotwe nyina no oni yen eba be san kyerkyerei afa hypertension ho ye medical bisa and it's very important ye be hu no ye ka hypertension a eye yade ben eye condition ben ye nya nkyere mu no adebeti
me patcho me chia weti foni na se ye ka hypertension a eye ntini mu yare a eba abra ntini ni mu esisi srade adori ntini ni ma moja ntumi ndi ntini ni mu afusane ye enti eba ne sa ema moja ne tata ntini nim ena moja ne dɔɔso a na ma pressure no akɔhoro enti se de BP machine no ɛkyekyere won sa ne ye check a ubehu se oni kro no the pressure near 140/90 millimeters of mercury air costro. It will also be there 150/100, obi there 200/110, obi there 190/120. Sa nipa krone ye checking in premium saswa. Apomodi ejuma yeni no betumi esi supi se asimesi anaso benten enya mojabro so ana hypertension.
Okay. What's mu say wie no ma yenhunu obroni frebribi risk factors dia in the kofa sa yade eba nipa ben na wo at risk say obenya sa hypertension ni ebi antibiotic
me da say obia bitumi enya hypertension emfa woni unfie emfa woni ujuma wudi o skin color anasa wo tintin yo anasa wo tieti ayo obie tumi nya sa yare ne bi na emom broni friend is risk factor sene wo kan ye no niema bi wo ho a ekofa ba nia edikan eye age emfie obia wu nyini no na obi pi no so ekosoro sene rade boy no unyini no sene osidi ujuma sama wo ye ababaawa na brante no unyina na niema bi to chima first not to me true me kakoba nanso say untumi nye sa wo ya na wo te so sa so na ntini ne so te unyine no na srade e ba ntini nim nti age e de di kind dey to so bio your family history se mebusi ni bi enya mojabro so pen ana se bi e fa akoma yare hu bia mesu me enya mojabro so se man hwe me hu so ya ne to so bio eye omo a omo no mu ndro basa yencho edro man ba ne ho ye no fo pe no akota edro na wanom eno so betumi am wanya hypertension ena omo di nnuane nchini bebree wom udi nnuane obi wo ho aduane ne ye serve na undi kra no de ne sabon nchini nim no wadi or the atuma said obi so beka se ondi nchini na emom sai ni pa no behwem na bi odi ntontro aduane bebree no so ye de nchini na ase ananso so say oye aduane a spices no de ye no say MSG bebree wom na ya artificial spices a ye de nchina asha eno so betumi ama ne pressure no akosho obi so wo ho a onye exercise enti eba ne say masade dorin tininim na ama mojabroso aba obi a odi nnuane a srade bebree wom high intake of fat aduane bia sote anwanko a eba ne sa ni paduane yusu anwan na obe yusu na de aka no ebekọ akotare ntininim ema moja ndie ntininim afurusane obi so wo ho a onyinsɛn no no ni mojabro so onyinsɛn ne ba ye na wedru be 28 weeks no of pregnancy no ubonse na ne BP no ekosho ena smoking obi a o smoky bia no ehwehwemu kyerɛ sɛ ubenya mojabro so ena obi a ɔno mo nsa basa and also ehwehwɛ mu kyerɛ sɛ wobɛtumi anya mogya so ɛna stress obi o stress ne ho onje na home oyɛ adwuma we no ɔkɔ ha obi wo ho onje na home adwendwen kra so tumi ma ne yɛ under stress obi wo bɛdwene saa onya time kra emma ne ho ɛno so betumi ama wanya mogya so ɛna obi a wo esitre yare no nhwɛ so ennom ne ndro ye esitre yare ne mogya so ma yɛ sentafo se we nya ono wan hwɛ ho so ya ba ko ne beba beka ho ɛno so ka ho nti we num ne niema bi a ebema watumi enya mogya so.
Okay. Antibeti ma ye na wase ye kɔ ne kakran so ye be kɔ Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nti ye wobre ye fa ne de no AC fa wo number wa chiri kwan na fe komo bi wo hɔ no ma bi an obi pese o no di e wa chiri hɔ antibeti ne fancy china na me adoma ya to aso
me pacho yo me number ni is 0262 146 168 0262 146 168 medase.
Yes, so yadase Madam Betty Owusu Ansa founder live from 30 onukwe so no ye head nurse ewo Amamole Health Center ena ye ne no atwetwe enkomo no Adom 106.3 FM yemfa seda no Emma Samalenkoff Omada Roman omso yasene ma yede yapomode ho nkomo atwetwe yede ebrewo abusia ansa na yede sports page 1 ebebrewo no anapay me wonsem ka Ghana ha yato aba empen bebre se abatoambere duru na Ghana ni atam ni voter ID card na odene kokromotika ho na okodi santre so na eduru ne so na oto aba wo niema ba kumienu miensa nan a won hwe animu se nipa no a woto aba de ama no no wo gedi se nipa no saadie ba kumienu miensan wo betimi aye enunti ana ye nyina ye koto aba sa woto ama party A o sa woto ama party B o wo awerehiem se niema bi wo ho a wo betimi aba ba ye ede ama wo ama abrabo no timi akoyie niema no edoso anyame na mba bebisa anamba bebo so but ade maako a ehia papa ewo nipa bia sitrem ade baako a ashambacho na ma menya adwuma no ade baako a ehia pa nipa bia asitrem woyi insuo ya yenom enframa ye home enne abefu kwan sui enyina mahoden yade a ehu hia papa esa same kasai adwuma hodo a omanfo wonom eye enyina mahoden ene yedidi dwuma no enti anapa obi asore oya ade pamni opamade obi asore oye hairdresser obi asore opese okwa adwuma oye fitani enyina mahoden ene ode benya adwuma obi ye welder obi kura ye school ni adano me share documentary bi our Joy News na University of Education students adiesa poya omufaso esuade and you see Ghana yakwati bia mu pan from 2012 Adiba to 2016 ni ayefemu wo manyim ye anti Ghana fo gina so adi to aba adi tia NDC aban ye John Mahama Dano mana na do ba ye kira se kania ne begina so for 7 years yen kania agina so no kwade ne kan ba kopɛ for 7 years kania no agina so is it safe to say sir 7 years a kania no agina so ni nyina no eye investment a aban dada no Mahama wayai ena MPP aban ya ride on wa is it safe to say the way aniama ekono Ghana for ye bre anapai ma mingina mafidie iso na minka nche na nando danko akufado ani na bedi akire Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ani ni energy minister se eye ye power mu chew saboni bi na Ghana for aya omo fanchen na ani dia esafata yen no omo famayen because dia ekwaso no areho enye ba omo de sha Ghana for ni MPP amayoko enye ba omo de sha yeni asem me dwi ho a aya na makoma korate esanse amanfo nyuma egu printing press for ya wo madwuma egu printing press enti se abanyi be shegana fo anim na matwi nani upon all the calls ever to provide us a timetable. PURC ka enyajuma Parliamentary Select Committee on Mines and Energy ka enyajuma say buana ban na nado dan kwakufado wombuyen na nado dan kwakufado buana wumbu Ghana for because we there it is clear and when your energy minister one also so atawachi na dia ekwa nyina nipa ya no nyame awereho ene Dr. Bawumia because one person who free mate na buy driver ni na one sha ni a driver one ya kai say what the man wa mate say driver in the car no emanwa inti one sha car no obetimi da koduru hin niema bebre ne de kan yiye ene amanfo dwuma ndwuma egu obi ananka opamade enya beye 500 cedis na wotwe opamade enya beye 200 cedis na wotwe within the week otimpa de ba komienu miensa bi enya beye 150 ana 300 ene sene akane na yenti 50 cedis kura wonya 100 cedis kura wonya because kane no engina so and a timetable be any who city won nimbra kanya ni bedum ebre beba anado anapem pese me dem koto dwagu fam mensa Adam mensa dem nana mabuko toje studio ha mesram bijira Ghana fo nyina nim saboni bi na yaya enti sa so tiewei eba ye so sabre ya ahokyere wo ho na sa kane ansem so ababeka ho nanado Dr. Bawumia Matthew Poku Prampe mensa yama na pai mabuko toje studio ha monfa ni dia esafata Ghana for monfa mayen na ya nyamfum so se koto abade ma mo na akwaya manwesem enti eduru se ya na obia ka bi we ubo super beka se bia wo ye politics asam na reho obia sori na pai wonim se wo kwadwuma se wo ma won kwadwuma wotifie because ebaya ya se obese transportation na de kodu adwuma mu na moduru ha na edum light no woduru ha na edum light no what legacy are you leaving for Ghanaians Hanado dum so no enam so nti ye to abade ti a NDC for no sa dum so no a na de MPP for so beko sa dum so no mo de mo nko so mo de performance tracker e de aba se yanko internet so na yanko kenkan kania ben ne de ko internet ne so akokenkan performance tracker no kania ben ani ye de charge your phone e de akọ internet ne so akokenkan performance tracker ehun adwuma aban no aye kania ben obi anka ben chiro obi a o omanya ye timu no no obi anka bibia enchiro obi a when your politics because omanya se be ye se enye ye me no me enu no ekoto sante me goto aba no ejina ye so and me ka asem say ye bompire maye mompire say yankopon maye leaders papa akan before papa there be ye no a yakwakoto aba no ene say yankopon say san adwen ene ya abato afi etu ko ka NDC asem na wan kan ye ne kotia Adom mahama pe me ba ba rew enya sem na ba eba na na do ni MPP for the share Ghana for any I think it's safe to say so investment mahama ye in the energy sector and 7 years MPP abai ride on now they are faced with the reality almost form bo almost form bo yes ramu my timetable na man for bre abata ya o man fufuro ya ahamache yadum kanea and my friends say we musua de we de kanea sua de student university students say we de kanea esua de aya wonu project works ni ade ko campuses ahodo na ko he and we think it's funny abanu a de bo NDC no sa abanu a na fie se ya na ye kono a sa abanu na be ye adwuma anapɛ me nkasa bebre me de mikoto dwa kufam ma pana na do dan kwa kufado Vice President Mamadou Bawumia Energy Minister Matthew Poku Prempe sa boni bia Ghana for de ayamo no mfa ntayen na ye bre ahokyere wo hodeda ye pa ye ho ayen hu yasenim kania kekenso a eno so so ye de be ice block na ye de esi kwan ho ye de be freeze nsuo e de akọ traffic mu no kania no nso ni ho aden
Jim FM.
Yeah, the Adom Sports page 1. Ebe 12. Yeah, bre. Too much. Yeah. Kwasi.
Odi achira ba kasasa na afi wakoka de enka kura.
Amen.
No wakoka de enka.
Say, utwene ho.
Ana woka so ase obi antie de woka say emphobia.
Just emphobia ho.
Serious o. Yeah, very serious.
Emphobia ho. Obi amfa buoni ani de bia mo bia. Dabi.
I said the end say obekasa. But it is sad. Very, very sad.
Because if adwuma nkofo de anyina kane aye.
They just anyhow, I mean
obi asori anapai se wo kwadwuma se wo nkọ ohunu because ebeya ya so obefa ka free amasama ya abeduru kantamanto na wuduru adwuma ma yadum light
but na nekofo frɛ ka sɛ wode mo me hu sɛ o and this week and I said this side dum sɛ na first ne ayɛ no mo hyehyɛ ne obi enti oni onim sɛ ne light ni ho ho but yɛn ka nkyerɛ wo ho afon isi so hyew no so yɛ different degree kra edum na ɛhyew
Every fiada ba no akwese yi. Say obi Adam so mu sa.
Enwa me demu a na no pai kra yen so e. Ebedum no ba wa na fon. Onim say ba. Onim say na ma wo mu a bibia ko bia.
Saboni bi na me se yaya. Wo mo fa nche yen. Na ya pomu chow. Sabani na Ghana for ya na mi gina Ghana for nyina nam pa ben chew say sre amanfo adwuma egu.
But the reason you talk about a man penifo and I say yes penifo and leading no to make such decisions for us. Near maybe a home dom na basi for my a day be citizens ne complain na mo na si for my bibia man adia. Na say if more leadership mona a man for ni su man for ne kasa man for ne bisa man for ne fresh monye bibi na say mum wadia. Na say man for no. Na in the end o say twa ho ba sa nipa kro ya o hwene ni mum fa no fi ni fa na yi na ho. Eso san pen ko kromoti aya no so de ne kokromoti ama biom man ehu hia to mo videos around obi si ne ma do ne sa tum no pai fa cha me dross no twi dross ne to ho no
because of vote
posa dross ne to ho no kama vote to open di but when you come to power na fe yes srem say yes srem dia munye dan say mo mu obi a dey so di ana o say almost side ba bi omo tete no yendom bi o say CJ say who experience bia different but say who experience bia on tiase
kidwa arehu
on tiase obi ba wu na osu bebre na wo pata no na say omu a o ya say opesu no do da bi wo bangu da nti na wo dwo no mo kasa rof no wo bangu da
Prophet Kofi Oduro yentie no
okay
na fe yi a enko anim.
Today I slept outside of my house. I slept on 3 chairs nkonya miensa ya keka bom. And I slept on 3 chairs because you can't sleep. You are living in a nation that has leadership. We voted for leaders. We're giving them free food, free water, free electricity, free plane, free fuel, free everything, and giving them salary. And we are asking them, fix our mess. Leaders, fix our mess. Leaders. And they are here blaming other people. Somebody didn't have the internet and they have become a founder of agriculture, founder of engineering, ambience. They have become something. We are here, hallelujah, receiving communion every Sunday. Hail Mother Mary of God, our Father who art in heaven. I believe in Jesus, Son of the living God. Recitations, and we have nothing to show for. Ghana, you are crippled. You are blind. Your leaders are blind and dumb dogs who cannot speak and who does not perform. You are 67 years and you are struggling with common electricity. Electricity is common. It's a common amenity. What is happening is not lack of supply. It's money issue. And when it's money issue, it's mismanagement. Now this electricity thing is revealing how flawed our leadership is. Flawed leadership. I don't care about your parties. I don't care about who is in power.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
F-package namamba. Sisi amitimi opai mi jai kra. Me wo hihye no adwo fom. Miami wo se me ridi mo yankasa. Sa F-package dromapa. Etu yare tisa pomumre, etipaye feverishness, kata, cold, sasabro, ene honam yawe free jumaden. F-pack ebusue dro ma wonwe di mfie dunsia ni ichiri. Asma ni ulcer yare for die. Ensesa wo 5-pack. Ubenya F-pack eye dwuma ntem no drugstores e wo man mu nyina. Sa wo fa F-pack nenu na ho antowo a, ko hu doctor.
Afei F-pack junior nso etu honam yawo mo fredi busumi nsia ni echiraba. Esa honam yawo, kata, feverishness, cold ni flu. F-pack Junior blows your child's pain away.
F-pack blows your pain away.
Emraso, so who may see wow jackpot, send your open a mega picks jackpot, a good year for crowd. Betway the Abba, who for games are wow pesa who bet you also. Kaise, to do over for the bet send your wow jackpot, no, a beniniafa. Who to me we need a cost 2 million Ghana cedis. When you win qua our Betway so. Betting one Nsem, this is like a crown. Gaming Commission of Ghana and Sasha say, who need you know here and come. Betway, Betty, wow, kind so.
Rise up and be a star. Strengthen with BX stars.
BX a free and ponsa a pharmaceuticals ya grofo fra. Ebwa huna metwetwe ne pai wa aduane a yedie mu. Ne senti BX bua ma yenya aduane a yedie mu mfaso.
Release your energy. BX mamuche nam ye ridie mu no eye mu no na ma hoden bem. BX medrian di die ho akono sorry. Zinc wo BX mu no ebua ma mofra nyine yie. So we yare na wa hoden sutia. For BX nemma wa hoden samrantem.
In your veins, regain lost appetite, strength in your memory.
For BX nema uma wakokra enu abre wansu bi. BX tablets ni use your pharmacy shops and the chemical seller shops e wo memu babia. BX ehia mo bia.
Nsomfo no pene betimi akire senia bet power ashe boosted odds no mukina
Odds no edemu fua.
Se van bet power bakosemu a we na yekese pa
Odds no demu fua.
na wotwe bia wunya home draw or away market wo matches akese no mu
Odds no demu fua.
ye ma wakonya bebre a wo be bet ticket wo bia wo be win big
Odds no edemu fua.
the purple ashenso die ne so na fa hwehwe wo mu wo betpower.com.gh
Odds no edemu fua.
Bet Power. Enoni BETPAWA.com.gh.
Also, edemu fua.
Gaming Commission of Ghana and Sasha say betting one Nsem wuni vie nu otwe a enko ho kai se enhyehyɛ kakra wo.
Adom FM. Adom FM.
It's CCM one macho. Oh yeah. Ready what it's CCM one gas on macho. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. 106.3. 106.3 Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man eye. Adom FM. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM. Adom FM 106.3. AM Top.
Ready what it's CCM one macho. Oh yeah. Ready what it's CCM one gas on macho. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. 106.3. 106.3 Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man eye. Adom FM. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3. Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Oh yeah. Ready what it says CCM wanga so want to. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. 106.3. 106.3. Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man eye. Adom FM. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Jim FM 106.3.
Yes, me producers no ya no makai e de nanka sanka kejwa ne ho Eric Asiedu Buadi ya jegwa ya tesim emi ekwam
Adom Sports number one.
Adom FM. Yebesha say the the Ghana Football Association and Sambia fiwo eba week twemu na wotwetwem ya bobo so bia de akere wo kama pa ne ade a na de eba ne say the national teams dey form bia ka ho okopiem e man afam a form bebre na aka ho a okopiem na 23 a me patro e man first na 23 team ni ho e say ya form na 23 Mexico akutegu one na be coach German na 23 na 21 Dorazuta na be coach na afia na 19 Anita Uredwa coach and 18 Chasa Noche na be coach na 16 Benis Aduchu Mwaya coach into mano teams no any form bia kan wa mana bebre na Henry Asante Chum and wakasa ma the Ghana Football Association dey some to dwa kire mu say ananya some sorry an mo form ye wo mo aye deliberations adwe ye.
The FA launched the women's football strategy that would cover the development of women's football for the next 4 years. Now, one of the pillars in the women's football strategy is national team development. There are other pillars like marketing and media, grassroots development, the technical area. But we want to place emphasis on national team football development, which is why the Executive Council have decided to come up with 5 new female national teams as part of the agenda to develop the game. Now, at the moment, we have only 3 national teams. Now, we have the Black Maidens, which is the U17. We've got Black Princesses, which is the U20, and the senior national team, which is the Black Princesses. In between these 3 national teams, we realize that we lose a lot of talent, whilst these players are transitioning from one team to the other. So the ESCO or the Executive Council thinks there is the need for us to begin or start early, which is why we now have a U16 national team.
Wayne Henry Asante Chuma no ye odiba fa national teams te fofora enei ampanifo ade ababa kama na de ne wono na yaka national teams nsam na yakopie mo the Black Starlets of Ghana one more year under 17 for coach Lai Kinson one on ya confirm ne so head coach and no assistant Edma Karim Zito nei yesela ingreso emo adwana bibia timi ko yeti where the 2024 na 17 Waffles Zombi tournament na da mani mu pe no next omo tifi ho na draw na beto dwa wa Abidjan say Ghana ni abreo yakoto group Group B, yani Ivory Coast, the Benin, Group A, ya okoto group ni from the 15th of May to the 28th of May, and as a tournament na baso one kind. Na ye shasa and sharing siatia, Ghana na no day to me hosti All Africa Games and a 24th and Tiberesa and 17th for submit my yebia. Like Kinson, I know your coach team in our day some to gas and then brave boys no more training friendly matches. I would do more boy this a bit my boy.
I have what it takes. I've been in an environment that I've developed elite players that are playing in top level. So for me coming around, I want tomorrow someone will say, okay, this player is playing in Real Madrid, in Barcelona. They were in the national under 17 team in 2025, and that one will give me joy.
like Kinson, the other than Yachino Chemo, so per place, New Year, what Chrom, my dear Yellow Pop, or Nada, Body and Body Dibiaca, Starless and Night and Qualanquala, Kitty, be more to grow for you.
As I saying that full preparation is a victory, so there's no pressure. We are going to make an organized program. We'll be a Kosiboko, the training of Goa coins will be a Kosiboko, and you say, tournament, the win. We upcoming players, we know what Ghanaians need from us, and we are very prepared, and we make Ghana proud that we'll be bringing back the trophy to come.
And Kuala Musia Kanaman 17 be to just on my person trophy Magana. Hey, Monquajemna. Ghana, your futsal team, no. None of copy more tournament. I say, Ivory Coast. Oh, yeah, I report. Oh, Angola chain was say 11. Oh, now we are chain was say 8. One was saying rough Sani Aquaba futsal. No, born Demuno. One more park and so through. Aye. Head coach, the Magana team near Philip Watch. Philip on someone did to Ghana actually. Nyezo Philly yare Philip
Ebesuya enoma bebre yanya experience motivation and so I think say na e wo camp enije wo camp but ebese ye mpanyifo no na ya sere Ghana mai say ye po obi a chew obi afa nchen ekon no aye ko ye nimu no Nyankopɔ adom ebetimi akon aduro enti aye chew pa de ma Ghana for game na edin first match say inexperience na share ye second match ye ne Morocco ye afamu bia but eno so inexperience and your third match I think say Nyankopɔ adom you fan say ye underdog you see ye bia no yesua de afimu team no future your young players for say omanya experience enti say ye team ba na empayinfo no tutu mu no ma na etimi share league asintem na enya players ntem etimi camp wo mu a ebeboa because o share bibi dis Angola team no nyina base wo Portugal because omo experience ebi mo professional team ebi dis Zambia omo camp for 1.5 year ni obi say Morocco di omo on category bebre enti pa empaying for natural say ebetimi enya indoor hall ebetimi start bibi kakra everywhere.
Well, coach Philip Wachina, one of so bisa said the ebetimi aboama bono indoor ball sano atimi akoye ba yeko piemu wo dreams FC for akache patrote dreams for ko piemu wo Carol woman zama like na de ko piem so the CAF Confederation Cup semi final woman ko Ghana for bre na mom dog chance sama ko manimu ma weekend is so nura woman zama like abozolo first like 0-0 panya some ketwa etutum sa nyas 28th April and the second leg na be baso baba Yara Sports Stadium eti yampin dreams FC my idea dreams my idea because say mutimi ni no my idea momo mabaso my idea the say second leg no second leg ne de esa wini now qualify ko anim keke na no ane de CTF okopie mo the Ghanaian Premier League mu ampato na no memenda na chance here Lagos City she has to focus dom hey the bom kam yenu a has to focus to be until I bet ya boy ya djuma na sem procura de Lagos City phone crofo to trouble has to team no nya sam ketwa someone pa kwasi Feben wado na coach djuma ya Lagos City now say we ayifo division 2 for the division 2 for crown e bo ne so ma sha asasa no to gidi say enema crab some be sha ko mani more
from the blast of the whistle we controlled the game and we should have scored in the first half but we missed some chances and then we atoned for it in the second half and then we scored 2 goals and I think I'm happy with the boys for the performance they have put up today. We realized that we needed someone with a little bit speed to go to the right side because we saw that the left back was not too fast, so we needed somebody who is faster and then can pick him on. That's why we did that tactical change. Goal scoring has been our bane. We've been working on it, so we hope that it will get better. As you see, all these boys you are seeing are from second division. They've not played in the first division, Premier before. We are now trying to bring them up, and I think they are doing well. I must confess, we've not lost here since we moved here, and the turf is good. I must confess that the turf is a very good turf, and when we get a good turf like this, then we play very well. So I think the turf also have accounted to our performances of late. So I'm happy to play here.
Well, I don't know if I need somebody to drop, but catch work. Watara feeling Casanema. Watara said voice no idiot. For me, Danny Amfa. We. Oh, Debbie.
Very bad game. We are not concentrating on the game. And the same cancer we have it. Every time we are taking the goals because we're making the fault on the defense and the goalkeeping. I think that's the cancer of my team. We play very, very bad game. We are out of the game. The other fault is the concentration of the boys. I think I don't understand, but I will talk to them down in the dressing room. Kosa didn't play well today. No. See, when he get the yellow card, I said maybe he can get another yellow card for the red card. I said, oh, come out because I need you for the next match. But the defense let us down. We are not there. Legon City played the game, simple game, and everything is okay for them. But today we are not there.
Would you say your team was missing the services of Glido Tanga, who was out due to suspension?
Well, it's part of the problem. Part of the problem. We don't have a Utanga, and we are thinking somebody can do. But today, all the team, I think, I don't have only one. I can say he tried his best. Today we are not there. All the team.
Today we are not there. You are not there. And only the coach Watara did to you. But the Benasa Richard Atade, Watara, for him to pull Mubiamo was Sando.
It's true we have the problem at that section. Not only goalkeeping, but the centre back. We are trying. That's the things we have. Don't have any extraordinary. That's the things we have. We use it.
I see the one year goalkeeping the problem, but the one year Watara no. We are fans to be crab if we are man fans no them Kasaye, no church fans ne say no the 1 year but players no or do more light. Light as some I can be. Or see a dumas of folk bless the light into your moment. Say, a big crowd, Diana no mudina, as of folk which you go explain tire.
These are materials. These are materials. I don't have any. Boss. In the nutshell,
a coach in the church and is that the matter will soon crash your fans and us. I'm saying now, other story a year, I resource about Carolina Caroline's game. They say acquire one wine and I caught a course also Jan 9 saw ball. Some test by go to Enoch Morrison penalty. No, Uncle for the penalty. Hundi about Vim. Koroko back to winning ways. And ultimately say yes, Koyepa. Say I no more after man say we neighbor. But funny became ya 1-1 RTU. Instructor man born a cam you know and Timuba could be any goal stars but Adriana by a goal to nail out of Lions but the nations by 3 goals to nail and every come just in the Diamabo. Olini Dreams game in the Tuashada. Pastor Summer test nearly with 49 points. Nations toss me 44. Adriana toss me 42. So Ataman toss 41. Akala toss do more 40. Oh yeah, Masande Kotoko ne otoso do 36 points. Now as of to do by 35. Atani take Inga. Again Bobo. We were some ha. It is the Ecoso on Real Madrid winning 3-2 over Barcelona. I'm a match 11 points or league anymore. Sansona Copiemo or EP and so Liverpool winning Arsenal winning 74-74. I was through City Ebo FA Cup Puntino was stunning game as Wobo. We winning our Kwako 76 the Ecoso EP and no still unbeaten Leverkusen Oguso Ebo Ekon anymore. Dortmund 1-1. It is Chana Sumame Copiemo Italy France so I be Coco so you met answer one seminar be Bref Pack BX tablets and Ponsen for the Kemano pay and some at the Browse also and I copium DBS a forecast about dance with DBS next we so boss to free boss to free my sanity to and one some F Pack BX tablets a Kemano pay and yet by a better way for the love of the game. Yes, one says no. Imosala Jakwa Champion Let's Cover and Story Time and your affair. Professor Wallace been producers. Meeting at the K1 Ankasa. Eric see do boy di Koswati Dwaso Nsem. DBS Industries Limited. One more sanka mobile. Surprise! I want to on a bribi. I'm the bravo customers in na for from the Abomuni. See, say what to a dear woman champion. And I'm afraid I want to a dear woman. Up to 10% discount. Wow! 10% discount. DBS and one a bit to my way. Tomo Alusing crew fish it in the Mubia. No more discount. I'm more higher bonus from our casa. Where the any casa? We bet to be so from my free estimate. I clear number 0240-844-444. Kumasin so 0506-004-141. Takwa DNA 0506-004-242. DBS Industries Limited. Roofing Papa Party.
Ghana Fui Franco. Esa the electrical appliances for Frabe washing machines, Asian women yopo, CCTV cameras, and need out clear. Abi you know that some mobile phones, this are iPhones, Infinix, Nokia, Samsung, any the Keka, anyone says you see na Franco. In now benya the papa, ne water phone say Franco air conditioners, every 1.5, adequacy 2.5 horsepower, Samsung Franco TV, every 32, adequacy 85 inches. Franco, Essence tabletop, double decker, any chest freezers, and Chiang na mahoden kwa. Hisha Franco kwabata biye benwo. Name of head office, Ewada Braka, one in Roxy Cinema ne diye nimre. Friend 0246 422 338 and a 055 5939 311. Franco Electrical Appliances Papa. Effie.
Ebusiafo, welcome. I want to greet Uncle James in Germany. Since I was a child, you have promised me a trip abroad, sir. To date, my passport is still a virgin po. And then to you, baby, for that bombastic broken heart. Hey, I want you to know that latest by June, dear, I would have won big in the Ideal Yonkopa promo.
Win up to 600,000 Ghana cedis in cash. Another amazing prizes up for grabs with Ideal Yonkopa promo. Just peel, text, and you could win big. This advert is FDA approved.
And you know, so benya ne passion kubia, eya ne ye wawoda. Now so, for what you need say, the bia da de vechi, wunya achedia stronko. And no ni 80 daily deals de mao. Wunya calls ni data deals sa. Yashi shano stronko mao. Asem de kan won so ne say, ne board da form. Obetimi do ho atoso, ne wo homa wa bribia. NT was star 533 hash and any debia. Na shasi hunu die echo ewo 80 daily deals so. Wo yesa wo be bie kwanya edo be ko data ne voice calls packages a ewo homa ono nhwe aduonu nine. When ya wo dealer na amafo wonka mo ho emafro 80 daily deals keteke no. Was star 533 hash in print. Nenya data ne voice deals a 18 kwana de mao. 80. Life is simple.
One expert. Bonuses are kesiye. Odds are kakraka. And kunim die nkwa. Download the One Expert app no. Na ye deposits ninya 300% bonus. It will make you 3,445 Ghana cedis. Wait now open die. To make a register with onexbet.com.gh. Na use promo code Welcome Ghana. Ninya welcome bonus wo first deposit so. One Expert ma wo bebre. Gambling ho atruti kan wa hwe ye. Ma wa wundi fie do work. Hear me commissioner Jinka to we atum.
Hey, it's your four. Game pack 4 pick one game na ya channel. I fed your bedroom. Choose one by the wakuma so. Every the number.
Ready, what it's a CCM 112. Oh, yeah. Ready, what it's a CCM 112. Oh, yeah. Adom 106.3. Adom FM. 106.3. 106.3. Adom FM. Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your manai. Adom FM. Adom. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
It's a CCM 112. Oh, yeah. Ready, what it's a CCM 112. Oh, yeah. 106.3. Adom FM. 106.3. 106.3. Adom FM. Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man eye. Adom FM. Adom. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Jim FM 106.3.
Radio it's a CCM wow macho. Oh yeah. Radio it's a CCM wanga so macho. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. Adom FM 106.3. 106.3. Adom FM. Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man eye. Adom FM. Adom. One tell you what. Adom FM.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
If I tell DBS amount 10% discount, so auto losing roofing sheets Nibia. DBS amount 10% discount. Yeah, it's the best deal on the market at the moment. Ain't it Shannon so say Edruso be crew ufie noa. DBS are losing. Papa na make for Eddie Achre war. This is definitely exciting. Ain't it Fred DBS name brown side to remember free estimate. 10% is good money in your pocket, you know. Yeah. Ain't you one crying share DBS at Chiquan was Sprintex Road or DBS Abrosa Kessian where Bang Papaya Restaurant. Kumase Anna and crying for and Fred 0240-844-444. Or tap crowding out here or Good News FM swap. Fred DBS 050-600-4242. Kumasi Fonso Fred 050-600-4141. DBS Roofing Papa Fee. Yeah. I feel phone papa pa. Mobile phones papa pa. FCC any Bruno. It's a better say na ultra selfie. I see you have a new lens, right? Okay. Entina na pay selfies here no swing. I got it. Enti who perform with Zania Caro Egutaya. Caro no a high class. Enti the phone also was ropa. Yeah. And you know Benya be Franco Trading Enterprise. Nokia, Samsung, iPhones. You know Benya be. Into episode to phone betcha me birthday no. Call Franco. Benya I wanna DNB. I wanna call phone me who ya too. And I call We're also in a smart TVs ranging from 32 to 75 inches. Tabletop fridges, Franco air conditioners, I don't know 1.5, 2.0, 2.5 horsepower. You know, chest freezers and refrigerators, washing machines, and a Franco CCTV cameras. You know, oh, boy, Japadia home buying. Yeah, Franco come around to me and download the app on our phone. So, when the baby I'm tea, and when you cross over, you baby, the street in so. Me when you cross be a Franco CCTV camera no. Sa function see and be brave akika home. ɛna wobɛnya Franco sɛ wotɔ nneɛma online a wonya discount enti menko Google nkɔfa number biara wɔ hɔ anti hyɛ ne nso numbers na mede ma wo no 0246 422 338 0246 422 338 and 055 055 593 9311 055 593 9311. Download the Franco Trading app no Google Play Store. Na place to order. Maybe I got Ghana have be Franco Trading Enterprise still. Phone Papa Fee. Caroline Trent is here. Yeah. The lens for Nefatana pa. Yeah. What you balia?
Yeah.
D.
CJ, good morning.
Morning, City.
It's saying.
Yeah.
Bibia Boko.
Boko and a pemi run the whole kakra.
Maybe I know where he's into me.
Oh, Charlie. I reckon I'm a heat and a pace out. My boy.
How was your weekend?
It was okay. Sumuna can you do the weekend?
CJ, Manchester United air trending. Dreams FC air trending.
Yeah.
Embarrassing air trending.
Okay.
Kiddy air trending. Robbery, Doomso, Esla, Ekufuado, Lamine Yamal, Onana, Koda air trending.
Yeah.
Na started with Doomso.
Started with Doomso.
Maybe I know where he did that. Into I'm not starting.
Just say.
See the Doomso. Are you serious? Are you serious? Na tweet bia obi make here. Or saying if Mahama lost 2016 election largely because of Doomso, then Bawumia will lose 2024 election because of Doomso. Doomso is back. We are experiencing it, and we are reliving our 2015 Doomso experience all over again. All we want now is a timetable, just like Mahama gave us to plan our lives. Give us that time, give us that, and save us the nonsense political talks. Obi, oh yes, our tweets, Obi, so he's better. For saying, say, we need a timetable.
You see, that is why we are where we are. Original Ghana and I pay me make us say obi adi matemu on fie ni ka mu a sama kwajiska e dey free NDC for her just to make this government unpopular. Na abai no so oye dey ya and can nemu mbanyam
me hu video bi enra enwumre airport or Doomso na esi wo airport for one.
Very, very, very embarrassing.
Are you serious?
I believe anything embarrassing air trending.
Yes.
Are you
serious?
Ghana enkosungu ye hu ani masesa. Adano all African games yi ba ya bo Cape Coast na kan e dumo stadium.
Stadium. We need backup.
BBC air report it.
And then be na Emma baby be who at my general hospital.
Ghana.
It's the same thing. CJ Enra area any enya nti say your gospel icons ne ba ko. Koda. We're free mo. Nah, it's very sad. Very, very sad. We don't know currently enimnia a causing a death, no, but my busia for any shedding because it's really sad. Now, TJ, okay, say some months ago, Cheddar Castle obey a epo ewo kumase say eboti mana.
What I say?
Na obia ye jumana man simple. I you had a video ni be to Facebook.
Okay.
Obia ye jumana ma Cheddar very simple. Na unse wan kan chen baby odi insuo no beba. Epo no beba beto. But we dey ya ama no. Enti no oni how cry.
Yeah man, it's a video ni mind to me.
Video I want patch of a video ni to Facebook mama. Etie for ni ahwe for mumra Facebook na mumbe share. Ye project it on say oba baby epo no beba beto no. Nipa na hihya ama no.
Okay. Enti me hu sa so bi gina I Tech Junction.
I fa na hu.
Me hu sa say
Tech Junction.
Tech Junction.
So epo no na aba no. Etiro say me aduma. See that I will say. Usanke Kumasi Efe pa.
Pone ne da ho no.
Oh.
Tech junction ho na.
I say Labadi Kwan no so.
Oh. Road.
Sabe pepe. Na.
It say adan no e wo ho ni nyina ye free ho. Ho ne de pone ba beto no.
Yes. Yes. Na CJ Saturday no. Minim say uba kroma. From the 37 na kosi shiashi no traffic na enye easy. Na there was a fair Porial speech, Porial speech, yeah. Snapchat influencers, yeah, be, and a Porial speech. Now, traffic say, it has led to a friend say FDA for achiche incophobia due to unregistered products. Products no more beton or fair naseno. Bebre na ya register ye. It's a mayache nipa bebre for registered products. Now, CJ, who products now pesa utonwa? What's the right thing to do? What's the right thing to do? Aren't you supposed to register your product?
Yes. Now, what's the product then?
What's that?
And now you are there to where you are now.
I got the picture now to. Aye. Oh, yeah, FD chini probably. Na CJ. And Manchester United. They disappointed me.
I'm going for Manchester 72 channel.
Debbie.
Dreams FC.
Debbie. Yeah. CJ, meaning so we are Manchester fan, but I'm not only convert you, but what 3-0. Now we are so much about almost a million, almost a million, son. Almost a 10 years now. I'm a call penalties. We don't going to pay no more.
My you to Makumana Koto consult here, Kuma, and I am my yes, and look at penalty be.
CJ may call and then we need time, but me the video be air to her namako.
The video there.
I have a video no air to Facebook, mommy. Na CJ. Nipa tene ho ase a ompe. Asem mpe nipa o.
Nipa ti ahonjo a ompe. Edisa mekum.
Asem mpe nipa ne pass.
E dey na see video na my but dey na see. Okay. Hey.
CJ, wait. Me call why? Yami Adom ochina yebeshia.
No, but serious.
Very serious. Why would you put yourself in this position?
Oh, you then what dancing in channel?
So here say all this guy saying who I want to be kana na so ka. Yami Adom ochina yebeshia why?
Ni pa binum so pa.
Adom FM 106.3.
God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
All right, so Trent, you have answered the name of Franco Trading Enterprise and Faye DBS. Oh, madam, man, I'm sorry, I said it. My more Facebook in there. Abrantia no na oda den chem no enchen no wa share costume bit say den chem costume and na oda den chem ankasa den chen Adom 106.3 FM, 19 minutes to 8. Well, and then come on my day, Abrel. Afei, yadin pensem and na persona di kamba asana pensem mo. At also channel so we are live on Good News FM in Takrade, Radio Shama in Shama, Asafo FM in Elmina, Space FM Watakwa, Ofie FM Ewo Achem Oda, Vision FM Ewo Seshi Debiso, Alive FM Ewo Yeji, Right FM ɛwɔ Somanya. Adom 106.3 FM. Ma yentwetwe enkomo ada. Na wotwe twa mu omampani ekodi dwuma soronko asante mantemu ya American Power Plant enei akwaye Kumase 1 thermal power plant. Edino asesa omukwakopa ho entoma no adwenkyere ba ko a otekokɔso asante hene otumfo se to abebio wode ebaye ene se emredu a esese ECG adwumakuo no yehwe na fei ankorankora de wonom ho ebagim na ombeso adwumanim se na be adwuma no betimi agina ne nan so saa adwenkyerei otumfo de ba ye amanfo so akyere o madwene wo ho a but anapai ma menji brain na fei mene na moasi ya otoso enso executive director Institute for Energy Security IES mene no entwetwe enkomana na wadaroma etemenka amamo ache
Majodo CJ, I want to wait here for another pay.
But on Jay, a pump backward.
But on your Yapomi.
Yadanyamiasi. Yenny Meda Ghana, you was seeing when your experience, privatization, yede, abandoning you, my uncle, ya be pen, ma most okori, but. Na the man drink say wa sanso obebio otumfo wa ma the ECG ehwemo kona yen sanso na nka yen hwede ebotum da hye ankro nensa ejene dan nana
CJ ma oyen pain okay omobi ofata de obeka o Sunday emi na we na yedi that pefe ma orokodo owo ECG ni dwumedim na imposo ibika kan greco inkan na sanka yen inem kan na ene wo tochema ana forbes bi ne mu yedru kakra so ba ebetande greco was a car taboto pado na watre tintinta yehu na anya kwan bia ma obaka de Greco ontumma ECG inem kan na dodo a ohia Sunday na homa demi ofi Kumase deko ebia ekunfi aboro woman ne bi ato pom ma waye nwudwuma ana sudo botum poza bade wona wo ye inem kan na da wo machine ebi no atochema the means onye inem kan na dodo no da ma ECG eyi na ECG so begina do na so odaka tabotugwa na wa chede o stand there kan na de inem kan na dodo wa mehian menstan cap figure ko wonti o stand there ma abade menti eyi Adom FM importable wakakran kan na yentum fa ma won eyimenyime obo homodo ebia 10 hours another them be so oboko off them na meina yenyim fitim break akren Jedwara betin ndey yenwona dem bio ebonwana de kaina okọ obezia wa so but the coso me de ye mfato me da ma CJ awona wetefo sa ECG nijumeza ejuma pop so da kapam abra ECG once abaka winem kainan right from fuel supplier to one away yinem kainan naza other farmer kasedo oye greco no the bra ECG my ECG so other farmer kakaba do the by yefi the enjuma na mpotemen ishadem po ya also so do ya ECG na otsna e point na wie and one what when them kind of was a man no we are watching musika nanka wako which with a quarter for two not for two what two bia nanka banka bia or da ho ya to Greco cover boy or the in kind of the bread yen but 2 man. What to once our generate power and so what towards that one. The supply fuel and so what not that man. The transmit fuel and so what not that man. The mean none a yin the morte. Then take a train. ECG scanner or the kind scanner on some biara. In them are ECG in them kind of maybe 1,000 megawatt. What you have been contact one 700 megawatt non contact wobu. 300 megawatts and I am in all your cow machine datching. What to light do me na the account was the shame cut and cut it. There went to man to Nakotra buying a book, na kauna da ho. In the Castay ECG cast waterfall mechanism for two all this cartoon on your juma. Na so on your juma no the Greco only the car of a ton. No way to my maintenance simple of the national grid. The marathon no one away in them kind of or your VRO or your IPP so what's work out about Emma when you come from one probo. Besinda so ye coma. I did prefer that the company you are what to fango and now what to gas. What the man in them kind of if really be my way in them kind of that man. Esha in the coward that one CJ. Nimu
Nana Bocho, my boy and Kaka, them cash waterfall mechanism, on ye Juman, Badinta. Nana.
What the kind, even amazing kind that say, yes, CJ, Babo Kaukaka, where did you debut? Metro, I'm with see, my bomber Kaukaka. My bro work from Fiabo, no swab Kaukaka. Nina, ye day in them kind, near Zama, you see, don't cotton. What we yeah, Kawaya Bwen, API 70 Ghana cities.
Yes.
Easy Baban, about check out and move to material own do 50 Ghana and Puano, 50 Ghana. Now, 20 Ghana, which is that bend and Obutia, or ya buying us them. It's a cast waterfall mechanism. Them because you need now, those who them for two no more. Now, Opia and the Kawa Bwen was shown to the Miss Mashawa. Also, Guyedi, Obiana, a song go no do canka equitably, the more fat to Biara. But in the motion, now IPTV when ye be, VR when ye be, no more using another way channel culture. That is the cash waterfall mechanism. This is what it's supposed to do. A transparent, equitable distribution of everybody's contribution. Now, you see, you told it when you was then the mechanism is not working. The mechanism, a mechanizer, not today, it's been thrown off. It's in the counter of CJ. Into yen to me first the cabin from Cotofan, Gumpome, engagement of a time.
Nana, call in order.
Yerka says, I end the Nansa, Minimi and America, Abu Riza. No, or ya for $1.5 billion.
$1.5 billion US.
Pochonyo or your brain is Sika. Or say Sika, Yaju or IMF, my I in the fan. Now, addressing everybody that do. The Mr. Mercado so yenda Nansa.
Yeah.
Would soon be a become TNTR. Now 1.5 billion pona, young which and the mean would do 2 billion, And see ma or in pain of Shepperton Sacrament, no more day. I might not let you to cap more sample, baby. You see another name of Osha buying him. The kind of investment all the year was national grid in the moon. Or your transmission, Greco, Nabra boom. Or your ECG Nabra boom. Or your netco, Nabra boom. No more Trudodo. It's in excess of $1.2 billion. The Mr. K, I buy a for what in a way the investment fee. It's only paying more share of Derby. One man, Uncle. Oh yes, CJ. Oh yeah, 101. Kada one for brilliant bro. CJ. What's one man uncle? In Sankey, the English woman as a gardening of Fata. Or Shion. Or what is the kebi? Or your garden to make cool. Or this kebi or this Shion be. No, but to the Bob boy is CJ. Not this cat abeshim. The other discover say yes, CJ. Oh, first can find my usage non cat napado. No, on canon sanction them from no train the UCG describe a brand action. Or better over catch with more could be a figure on them be.
No.
And see a call for private sector introduction into the power sector. It's long overdue, and it's a good call. Nemo yanshe mes maybe shed. I never for PDS Nusunibia na yes you own kakra. Anna or your full privatization and not the public private partnership and PPP. Honestly, in say on your paying a case well we find the Yenzi won't come on near some more fata near Ponto. Either it's full privatization or public private public partnership. It also can be looked at.
But Nana, one of the challenges, one of the challenges of them privatization is bia the nisika beshe jumebima opian faso. Enti adwuman odiscussion men or no urgent kwana obefado ma wenya mfaso enti adwuman ankasa nche bia electricity dami there are areas rural areas or there was share na nche won so wenya nkania na de and so private person be obehwe bia escafo na de what to dem be ya obenya mfaso. That is one challenge that I've been thinking about, the issue of profit maximization versus the public service. Nana.
Oh yeah, Democrats can if independent power producers see chamber. Man can kind underpay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, on your casa or chair. Oh yeah. So easy you may be now found for so and think I won't contact no one. Again, Sada. Easy general to what although ye Jumakua or ye Juma, although Yan Paso. Easy general. 2014, 2015, 2016 in our profit. 2017, I've been in the way you might have walked out. Why just today? We are not to get profit or walk out. On the able to do. And see, if somebody is driven by profit, on cheer, Adom FM way, Juma Kessa will be done Magana. Adom Amba, Nankabro for some cotain or radio do my essay. Kapim Tama Adomaraba. On your private sector, was it not introduced into the media wave? If I saw man, a year work on Fiabor higher home, then there can kind of be impayete, a fancy not tree nibi. Every company must be induced by such, an influence. ECG must look at efficiency and a bit of profit as well. I'm away too, but none wants to the guarano. Then the baby ECG name. That year of a part, ye won't suit not the guarano to stand or back. I'm in show at the court. Maintaining what you may be what this uncle said, no one a regulation bearing there's regulatory oversight. In the consumers and I customers, it be good craft a big crime, a big good ha.
Yeah.
So the image should be inside. You give the person performance indicators. If you want to say now the shirt and a sober tuma only, so Kutuma, no, not when to meet them targets here. The contract either man or your mood on your juma. Check. After day, you'll be Kokwanya in $7 and shed my way that don't upset. And on Kotu baby and the Becca Chende, your rural community will have power. Or no, whether the private sector or even the ECG, rural communities not supplying one power. It must not be for philanthropic reasons. So, on your for the Christmas or the delight to bring on graphic kit. Other than no, you may or expand the customer base. No, what is the call for the safety? No, yet Mara, the debut was rural. No, what the position, the one I bet you know, I bet you 3 meters. So that from here bound. Now, them 3 meters, most of them were not captured under ECG. No, yet, can you me, then that's the ECG could demand you are saying soon. And so let's be careful. If they will be induced by profit, so be it. But Kaite, there is a regulatory oversight, a period to Ottawa, will determine what tariffs must be, the level of losses that can be entertained, the kind of efficiency expected, and it's also empowered by Yembra that Oyimpa Kron Wanya the Opata, some and the year whom watch will be Waso ECG or Dutch Waso. And these are all backed by law. Na court also ha obedi asam other one someone what some na what call of a court to be done on. Of a court to be chebi or other. In Sonia do blanket the dam will be okay. No choose baby or best fund nibi zako that be.
Okay, Nana, aside privatization, are there any other alternatives that for instance, maybe bringing ECG to a point where it can become a sustainable public entity? Own ECG, run my ECG, Nana.
CJ, in there, I mean, your summer bagana had. Menka abenya wato pe ma be sen ko ina na so kan obi wo su na wo ban tipiara na won hen wo honwa ECG nin ko modim na wa che ma ECG onka na se ewo osiafo minister mu na ka che de se obi per timetable na lanka ye ne da na chere wa she ECG putude Memma Obiera timetable. Such political interference of my usage on Yage matter. So long as them politicians see what one sub room, what one himbo one, no watch my usage on ye from one politically, and I use the word carefully, politically. Usage issue on the Santa Obey the Mara. If we could put up a structure that takes away that political interference, the meddling, we assure the UCG obey Juma. So, Oman Pinara, not chef wire card today. Ye safe from Yamaquine the UCG more offer. Obey. Right from 2012, 2014, 20, I say we reported profit for UCG. So it can be done. Grico was reporting profit. What was it about then? Young question as some was too away. The enjoy used to more energy. But some was a suitable them as a none of young pepine. Nay, a buying non commodity, show near on produce only regulatory oversight, non long term investment into the grid, together with the private sector or the same ECG. ECG, remember being for some fair amount.
Okay.
A Gao filling station.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't know a goal. It will be an war pump. A cobrani be chimnesa and when you 1 gallon they go call him. So the baby was in from private room, Chankakana. And when we introduce private sector participation into gold, and that the number one oil company in Ghana, one outlet, Opera Hebasa, and the gold. In big week, no record profits. And the Hungao view, equal waffling station or a shonko. And then Carfon Wafanana when you go la compete. What time I go to the boom pants with too much? This is how the private sector can inject capital, can inject that kind of competence, introduce efficiency. That was what in. Into goal, I be that. My young shade, you may could be to that time, Oya refinery, CJ. Oya Banze. Nina buying 100% shares. Was to watch them on age maybe in favor saying, no one fasten it. CJ. So the man obeys that and no one fasten it. No one for me, no way. Near Fanny Mamma, ombre.
Yeah.
Now the America, the Mara Yakobo Chinese in the Nano Yadama, Yenya, the Chinese refinery, Abagana, Oye, not Cheddar, Yenya, another investment. No more get you more tomorrow, Fanny Mara. Quentin, Daya or Hara,
yeah,
the cost in 2 ways.
Yeah.
Oye, you tumpo. Oye, you tana. So by yet, That's all the private sector bob wa. My not here. That's a by now to be seen 9 years not mayor star. I'm so from CJ. Adam when you couldn't mouse saying
yeah. But nana yɛnhwɛ investment abana otwam ndis abana na mampanyin dada domahama odano investment aboyen in the energy sector na yɛmfa ntoto investment aban so waye mo he na waka what should this government do by way of investment in energy sector nana
yeah FMCJ akebi na yɛde yeso yataba na chi na yakodo yedin komo to them a ebi obobo no pro na why bibi but sande in the investment here wo power sector man ne mo yedru it's now what you kekem excess capacity can you imagine they add even 1 megawatt input because excess capacity in the CJ excess capacity no way in the generation subsector here additional capacity. A binary name in Sombo Madiara, and a mobile route to Biara on Kanawasho. Na and yet the man in the next 2 years, there being additional challenge stemming from generation deficit. In that generation deficit away, on yet the machines nibbing you or found go no one is going to be maybe it is work. But yan shene ye break a cover the yenimi fan go bo tuma na machines no do so oboso ye wan probo so we did investment in the generation equally so we did an investment in the transmission subsector so stand in the transmission losses contain 5% and counting in my grid power 1000 megawatts and your crown 5% obolus out of the 1000 megawatts or your Kaukun or they mean or your chen dachi. ECG on an investment in Pozo Dawson Toto. And they know you 2 we are kind of 3 because ECG wakada. In they know you 2 die a pen can kind 1 hour postpaid meters for you. That weapon would you walk in an abo. In for prepaid meters and be quite what I could feed in Pun. Obedience in Dumada is on chair onto light. The examples to prove that case. In all the usage of Omajan so or your investment. See, I mean, sure be a or mind be where is it more say. Sankoba, Adom FM Potemwa. Power was it and Potemo in Naran. Mitaka Sebo Dudua or Compotemo, Kaina do or Compotemo. And son of Bias will meet our in Corco. In see, Selagity company on one day. Mita Casina Madabo one in Kaina in 2 months away to Adoma from Potem one. Where read 1,000 now? Near expectation a day. Oboko be any few read the meter. Another meter no be anything. Signal over send them on a command center. Although reflect something around 1,000 megawatts.
Yes.
So on one day, at now about 900 per. It will trigger an investigation. Not sure that will be for kind of be fidi. Well, but sure, Semaka Kabi was a account toto. Either I bypass scenario, either the meet and be I forced into review of a band seminar about somewhere 2015 thereabouts. Let me talk about me. TJ, every day it notifies me twice. Kaina do ama consume na ma akado wo mo phone do CJ wo mo phone do and that yim time me like to call mala man frame event de bi o won pichim bi sande check me na me de akama hina also nana aka wo 10 cities obesa man yen de man me humpo meta ne fan light edum wedum light of boko no yen light of one na wo kan na asa ma de suma ma da chana ma kotobi intimi so le de me meta na ma tam kase kakra. And so we must do investment in the sector, introduce new technology. in the BBRA a abefo in Sano. And that down Nara, Abe, about how I did. And so we need a huge investment.
Nana, is it safe to say that for the past 7 years, Kanye Wajina doing and Ghana for Mampayin Dada Mahama, new solutions and any investment in the energy sector? And did one and they just I was sent to young baby and fanfa. Safe to say that.
See, Jemma, this is what you want to do. Yes, investment in the past. Wabwaye on Sinadamada Nanka. A cow never send them. In the past, even the level of losses none today in that. The Mintina, what did you make to the Millennium Challenge Compact 1 and Compact 2 what the buy? Nanka been poor for being from Fadona 1 year ECG private sector concession arrangement. Now, 1 G Demisika put to $550 million. 1 year investment room. Or it's a car. And I bind that down, or your arrangement that will find the marshal be recalled into grid co. Now, any effort straight T, yen effort, my PDS obeying to my end. That kind of investment that was done. And some money was even injected out of that compact and stand a year saying the level of capacity addition was quite huge. Me manka mo, Miss Manka Yinya and Mary D. In Kana, I bind that was the band in Kenya, the same arrangements are Abe in Ka, it will be a good. However, it came to add on to that. Ma, Dan and Kayeta you war Aquada Ron Snabredo, Aquada a Kofona Bredo, Ejatamus Nabredo, maybe Pobo a Mama Nabredo there. There is capacity reduction. The means in them kind of I'm sure John did a huge investment. Ma, Abwayenka, Abwaye, I'm in Canada.
Okay. My final question will be the timetable in Komoya. Yet we are still having this conversation because timetable on bay. Yeah, damn you.
Kwada ihe bia se wo sia for mo ka kire o sia for oda no akwada na po ba man akwanche kapa ma bra obada na no na wasesa na adwen na wa hye ECG do man timetable CJ to wadwen timetable bia nkaba eyin bia adwen bon of opinion the team na pa fa ba ne team I can papa so of your pain it's him. Now couple find it him. Yes, I am paying for. Na what my ECG quite more in juma. Na ECG on your certain for my curiosity. I'm just the BB about to ye.
Nana, my mendo was it na a fancy. Me did the chibi nya. Gentlemen, timetable the young to argument. Moba.
A confuse a phone, a confirmation, yes, ye in the BBAzo. And the yet suma and the person for your chain, you don't have any boko. Here the sea and crash. Saying that would be bad because young crash you she. I buy for the means. Yes, Madam Mara.
Nana Mayenda was saying, na me ya fanti e ka akwadaya metase so obi o ha on ta akwadaya na say no for the
ma onya bo proba why pay enyo
nti last nyuma kasa ka akwadaya CJ na ngofo on ta na CJ papa pay mo to them na e fa na akwadaya and I was Papa. Thank you very much. That's it. Papa. And I'm going to see the 7th Executive Director, Institute for Energy Security, IES. And then, Atretre and Commoner Russell Enning ever failed was the ECG must be sold to German government. I'm 39 years in Germany, and not even a day light is off or water is off. Or ECG must come and learn from them. why light doesn't go off in this country. A country with so many resources and suffering like this. Where is the money from our resources? God have mercy on us. So Russell Inning, Edia Ode Eba, Kofi Prince, or say, good morning, CJ, please. Same Ghanaians are not paying bills. Please, ECJ have to go around and collect the bills. Political parties meters. Okay. On also so there or they buy. No. David Techimenson on Facebook say, good morning, CJ. The ECJ should come out and tell us something. On also there or they abba. No. Adom 106.3 and it's 12 minutes after 8.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now. 106.3 FM.
Radio it's CCM 112. Oh yeah. Radio it's CCM 112. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3. Adom FM 106.3. 106.3. Adom FM. Adom FM. One tell you what. Get your one eye. Adom FM. Adom. One tell you what. Adom FM.
They won't cut down also. Cell, connecting energies. Top Choco. Taste of chocolates. It's chocolatey. Omadaroma Nafe. I've never quit here now tonight. Koda with this one, ya pay. Panchika de ya pay. Nature don't you yadi. They don't you today. When you are yo. The patience in here.
And also,
the patience in here.
And let you die, Yakwa Bay. Oh, na CJ. The Biani Nsem. Adechie bia ni mu nsem wo se koda ewo ba ye na fe wo mu se bia ne wo out ho de dadade ba na bebradwen koso entremu a eba enioma esi no krenie CJ ewiase na ye nam no hu ye koba ye na bibie ni a ye ma ye na nyentia ewa yar sabia sanse situations ni bi won ma ye hunu ni ntemo a ya na ano so no ya na ye nanso meti hei obi aka se fie bebre nie mi si ayare sabia da eno nkyere se wo ho odin o CJ eno nkyere se wo ye stronger wo de wo yare ntina wo nan nye ntinti awa ayare sabia no was so make conscious effort se bia abosumi miensa bia abosumi mienu bia CJ meko na eno achi nso no ye kwayar sabia enura CJ omode mayen no ahu CJ eya na no so ha adwen o
ha dwen nti wo na wo se wo hunu wo te wo nipadua na se na wo te system na kita wo na se na wo hunu niema bi a wo no yaka che wo se ko nipadua no ma ye ene de komu a enye eba na sa na akwa yare sabia ansampo na doctor ne be ma medication no wo obedi kan cracks no se meme no adro na menom no weni ensese ewom eno no wo ho so hu ena se yede ama odada no so no wan so betumi a chense da bi adro wei emoa me ene nyame adom smartphone se kita yen yi yede adro ni ma wa betumi a cheke no wo hunu nioma ewom ne ade nyina wo behunu yenya hweyie na me bi atwa mu ana me yare a me kwa yare sabe e koma me atimita mi fentra me ankasa so a me tu eminim se nya malaria na me de kwa ya na se malaria ne kra sije minya bi de sadro no manom na nyumre ena pharmacist FM se sadro no mo de ka minro ho no na eye wrong wa nya me die na ye de ma me so atiase but me kan me hunu sa yare a me de kwa hospital no sije wani mu nie malaria me kan the last time me nya malaria ti die ntina ma me malaria duru o se nya me medication no
enya wo dia
enya me dia
na banse na bedi wo
ebedi mi ho ebe kan minro ho me kan wo we me de to nchen into obagie no the right medication no ebre me later
koda ena wo chirem edura doctor de man no ma woda eduro no so
abosume bensia nwotwe
bensia ko bosume nwotwe na woda wrong medication so koda nchirem wo de bae enu yenti abna
I saw a doctor, they prescribed something for me and I was immediately given some form of medication to take, and then they grounded me there for like 2 days before releasing me, and then gave me medication, asked me to take it, and then keep reporting myself from time to time. Now, I started developing some funny symptoms here and there. One, you let me cut that part two out. So let's say I developed a few symptoms here and there over time, and I noticed something was not right. So I remember one day being bold enough to Google the medication I was given. I Googled it. I wanted to find out exactly what it was. And I noticed that one major element that I was told to take was a sulfur-based medication. Sulfur as in the element sulfur, S-based medication. And immediately I told myself that, but I know that I have a medical condition called G6PD. Something about us. You are getting a thing. But I know for sure that sulfur is one of the things that we are not supposed to take. So things like brufen and stuff like that, I've known since I was in tech that I'm not supposed to touch brufen. And so I was like, but the people, why they won't kill me or something like that? You get it? Because I'm talking about, I had taken the thing for over 6, getting to 8 months of ingesting this thing on a daily basis. Can you imagine? So we scheduled some form of a review or checkup with the doctor. I went over. I get a little emotional when I talk about this thing, like, forgive me. So we scheduled a checkup with the doctor, and I told the doctor that, but why am I being given medication that contains sulfur if I'm just a speedy? Because you know that we are not supposed to be taking these things, and you guys are aware about these things. To cut a long story short, all they said was, "Oh, sorry, I'm serious."
CJ, and then okay. Sorry, and Chimuno crowd would see any Chimuni to us at a point, you know. Or see a do baby crumple na Dr. Bacopa episode say, or ye Leonard. As o no nim de nti na aida se bia na so no inform me anase no krompo no mo de man no na wo se o no kenkan ehunu se da bi adrowe enye mame But at the end of the day, no nipa no so ba ya sabia. Emma mo ye ne checks ni ade. Mo realize so was that situation no. Wa mo ma ne so was that situation na na. Ansana mo de adro ni man onim. Ya doctor for ni ya nurse for ni ya pharmacist ahodo ni nyina no. CJ, they are doing the best. Men kan sa. But to the be I na sa the best no. Enye enough. Because the American say doctor try adro no. Pharmacy one no and almost switch here druna SSI. It's in me besides say idea na ya pani was me kobono sa anopanoa. Sika o de mama dada.
Nkeko.
Into the same way ni pankwa.
All can say so be what J6PD no a ade friend sulfur.
And say ko ni
pedium na see na Google say J6PD it's a deficiency. A genetic disorder that most often affects males. Yeah. It happens when the body doesn't have enough of an enzyme called glucose 6-phosphate dehydro.
I doctor for
the
I say if you fear, I say be our mammy and us papa, a mojam. And I will be fano. And I am a memman no sono and a tie enya sa yare no. Into was so or system no. Ninyo me wom a ban of health for a very necessary CG.
Okay. My main man so na mene the Deputy Energy Minister and Minister Designate Tourism, Arts and Culture, Lawyer Andrew Ejapa Mesa. Meneno and Chichen and Komo. Let's make a
Admaraka.
What's the energy outlook like? If he be how is the picture like for us? Honorable.
Well, Minchia waiting for now. Kaka honor with Yambro with the pay. Outlook is very stable, and of course there are a few challenges. Last week, His Excellency the President or Commission K1 TPP or Kumasi or indicated, and see, there's no denying that we had some minor, if you like, challenges that will lead to outages in the past few months. But that's been worked on. Expectation is that very soon all that will come to a close. And see, I'm very, very positive about the outlook that we have in our energy sector today. Yeah.
Okay. But quite recently now there were challenges. Some of the plants were undergoing some maintenance, others that were not able to run because there was a fault, and others that was not running because there was no fuel. How is the situation now currently as we speak? Those that were undergoing maintenance, those that had no fuel. Now we're developing.
Maintenance plants may be back on stream.
Okay.
And those that fuel no, that's where those young mukaka. There were two sources of three thermal and three fuel types. There's a power, gas, light crude oil, heavy fuel oil, and in some cases ground DFO, 4 if you like. No oil cheaper pa on gas and see on excess gas and there was some time back and we injected the foam head, right? We converted the plant to gas. It was only one plant, I believe, AXA, independent or reliant HFO. And what we've had in the past, and of course, so some of these plants are dual fuel powered. It's a gas in your eye to switch over to light crude and even DFO.
Yeah.
And see that's the situation. Gas, which is our primary fuel, you have issues across Airbnb with pressure from Nigeria. And see when that happens now, then you have to rush to get light crude. And I increase HFO availability now, why with more power. Why there will be a rush either ordinarily in the course of the year, your maintenance schedule you run. Ono say atuabo plants no be maybe or another Sankofa, which is one facility or be maybe or in advance. In advance because there's a committee and I'm on the chair, gas to power maintenance committee. Yes, the entire value chain maintenance programs all during the course of the year. May I share that Tape Huska from Ministry of Finance may have to alternative for to meet that emergency. But Saddam outage laundry, let 40 banana then you have to rush to get liquid because nobody has there's not the case that Aban would buy them and stock them when it may probably never be needed or the period will be here now. They are known, and so you can plan. And so those are the challenges that we've had to deal with, right? And procurement process, with some of them have been such that if any outages be or in Russia, you may not get the liquid coming in immediately to fill up, but you may get some. In the intermittent, in the HFO volumes we are within the market, even the West African sub-region, but any LCO, right? Because unknown to Mumbai immediately. And in there, 20 megawatt shortage, then 30 megawatt shortage, and then next shortage behind you the following day. So there's no constant, outage that you plan. And of course, ECG1 issues also, which are distribution challenges and will face on the day by day basis. So there's actually data now between January and March. Outages are occurring about 80-85%. They're purely not attributable to generation, but distribution. And so that's where you have the challenges that you are not able to then put up a timetable that people are calling for. Because then if you do that, it will create its own distortions. Because then there's no certainty. There was certainty in 2022. In the string lines on the Tema Akosombo line. Dum CC and Dum light me provide a timetable. That's easy because you know the volume that is coming out. But when you have intermittent, then it becomes a little bit difficult. But even that is under discussion, and we'll see how we are able to close out on that so that there's a comfort in our relief as Abra. Majority of Ghanaian consumers will go through them processes.
Yeah. But them uncertainty and we have to timetable, and I don't know how we can deal with it because we've been here before as a nation, and your timetable, we are able to plan our lives. So now, if there's an uncertainty, let us know so that we know how to go about it because it's a stakeholder engagement.
Well. To an extent, but I'm the American name. What I'm saying is that if there was certainty in the volume of power be taken out, then you can announce it, right? But send the 10 or 20, additional 0, or the following day 30, the following day 50, the following day 0. Then there's no certainty in how then you communicate for people to plan. As matter.
I know, but
that situation is not common. We do not. I don't recall necessarily having some in the past. On this number side, the 2022 timetable that we issued, because that one we were certain of power system. Now, then. Lines so you could communicate that look, because we have 300 shortfall during the period, program it to let consumers know. On the time we finished the work before, and really there wasn't any too much of a difficulty. But when you have an uncertainty, and one thing that they must bear in mind is that outages would necessarily come, not because you need generation, because we may have 100% all our plants being fired, but still you have outages. Typically everyone localized, right? And indicate that from the data that I have seen, 2024 between January and March, all the outages are happening now. 85% of it is essentially localized outages. There's only 15% that is attributable to gridco, because of the intermittent nature of fuel, and so because of that, you don't know. So you recall ECG has complained that even time we will notice in the or late. Why? Because gridco itself will not have the sense of how much power will be available on a day-by-day basis until very late in the evening. Then, based on the declared available power by the power producers, they use their merit order to then dispatch.
Okay.
Okay. So that's where the difficulty really is.
But we've been here before.
Well, I don't know about you and who have been there before.
No. 2012, 2014, 2012, 2016.
Purely, you see, it was purely a completely different scenario.
Okay, because
remember, 2012, 13, 14,
yes,
15,
yes,
in fact, 16 was a major fuel issue. Because the gas was just not coming from Nigeria and our domestic gas sources had not been developed fully. Okay, and so government had to buy liquid fuel primarily in huge volumes to power the plants, and they didn't have the money to do it. So we slept in darkness. That's a completely different scenario that we're talking about today. One solution was to contract more power that has created its own problems.
But at least, Honorable,
on a different chapter.
But remember, at least we had a timetable which helped us plan our lives.
Yes. There was certainty of the outage. Now, my catch there, 2022, we published a timetable and I will read.
Okay.
Because there was certainty. And so you could communicate to ECG and look, within the next month, these are the shortages that we have. So plan. But in the end, because every day they are some. So how do you communicate to ECG that plan? And of course, suggestions have come that, okay, you have a certain average, work with it. And that's under discussion. I'm sure that in the next day or two, we'll come to some closure. And then the formal communication will be made to the public. But Maurice, electricity consumers. The fact that there were abandoned in fees, yes, I can afford a generator, but if you light off your mass outcome. Friday night, smooth or Basna you or simply Manamo Crow action for. And I stopped in action for Moko Wikipedia. Now, Mokwekada, may Kunipio Igwe, on the generator. And very uncomfortable. Now you feel at Maza. Saturday, but yeah, Munuko, number Moko, sickly, Mudoko sword, and then end up with the Budu Kumasi. It is not as if to say that a Binim Snitch, the war of Morocco, on for no, never the case. So the man commanding or commission K1 TPP or Bodo. And now you feel, and so we are working round the clock. Indeed, and in fact, last week, before our finance minister over spring meetings, I know that he and the energy minister, my boss, Dr. Prempe, were in Dubai, working with Letasco to give us some volumes that on the intermittent or on HFO, and that would come in the coming days. Meaning conversations on in Nigeria for through one gas minister, Mankasama attending meetings in Abuja. Oshema, gas, Warba, Ghana. Of course, there were limitations in terms of capacity constraints, whatever, because of the east-west reverse flow or west to east reverse flow, and then the gas from Nigeria. You needed some capacity there, right? But because of the two, there was some constraints. Now that Kumasi pipeline is on, that limitation is removed. What it then means is that able to get more gas from Nigeria, which has been discussed extensively. And I know that in the coming days, Muntumuma certainty, but we're working very, very, very hard at it to make sure that my president, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Okeno, so as we know it, is confined to the area of former President Mahama.
But I remember to my boy in Kakra, gas of Nigerian, maybe when it's arriving, so we need to know so that we can maybe.
Oh, I can't give you a certain date. The Ochina now Ochinichi. But then of course, you have to circle back on all the related issues, including payments. And so what has been done? If you collections, a certain portion of it is being committed to fuel and Sam and Kenwa or cash waterfall mechanism, right? But you need to sign agreements and all that for the it's work in progress. I know that Team the way is more they are working really with some expedition. There's a issue about closure. Echo cabinet be top of the agenda. Essentially, the president, and the finance ministry, energy ministry, VRA, ECG, all the key stakeholders now have series of engagements, all with a view to trying to resolve this thing because it cannot be there for 7 years. 7, in spite of all the challenges, the financial burden, abanwetia, now I can trump number. But the Nado Danko Akufo-Addo Naban Wabi, they had them problem about Aboti and Kondo. No, it can never be desirable. CJ,
no matter what, because you know this will affect you, especially in a year like this. I mean, them energy crisis.
It could, but say Oyeboapayo, name there. Problems be able to aban. Check able to me at the problems were hard now first year now. Final year they are resolving. Who could have invested? And it's a politics every year. Okay, what me investing? No, the most just cases here. The 2018 you got to about yeah fix now. No, because we know the impact of energy on the economy. Aban, you're very, 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 very clear in its mind that energy is key. On internet consistently over the past 7 years, they deal with it frontally. But of course, some things can happen. And when it does, what you have to do is to find the solutions and deal with it. You see, my assurance is the solutions is what is being worked on. Web blame game, let me shoot about him. Is the responsibility of government and its agencies, and that work is being done such that in the coming days we'll see some closure to this matter. Okay,
but for one political opponent, obviously we want to make some political capital from Marco says here, the NDC. Well, maybe you have a word for them now. Honorable.
As a number one for them.
I know.
Oh, then one day maybe we'll be on your they dwell not on solutions, but on opportunity to score cheap political points. One statement will be making you hear some constructiveness. But when we have opportunity, say, hey, publish timetable, people are no sincerity. But of course, Ghana for Masro, CJ, one mouthpiece of all of us. I even be a few questions. Then there's a few questions. No name of politicians. You take the stage, dominator. They will be spewing misinformation all the time. Then the NBC Between 2012 and 2016, there was major outages in this country. Not because we didn't have generational. See, not because we didn't have generation. Because at the time, the installed capacity was in the region of about 3,200, and our peak demand was 3,186 and 2,186 or something like that. We had generation. But fuel from Nigeria, now ship, Okoreke, pipeline of Nigeria, right? They could have bought fuel if they had the money. They didn't. And see, for 4 years, you and I slept in darkness. You know their solution? CJ, any more solution up of here? Contract more power. So what's so we go there graffiti, was a confetti. So power no guma at huge cost to Ghana. And last December, IPPC 35% of all the money that we have been paying in is excess capacity for power that we have never consumed. See, that's it.
Yeah.
But why stuck 1.7 billion as of December. 550 million out of that is excess capacity. The chairman will be free. Yet they can talk. NDC people can talk. And that also, we are looking forward thinking on again. In fact, go there to tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, I think that's what they call it. Now go to one container, I was afraid one woofy. This is the one. Now I got a container full of cherry tomatoes because according to you, nobody go. Never any big man a store. And I will have one brand and I own papa.
Okay.
CJ, why the Usman set up? Because I'm have you done yourself any good or evil? Yet a cacape, hey, and I was visionary what? Visionary what? A visionary who incurs this huge cost to his country? Look, capacity day, every time you be, but how much you add in a responsible manner is important. The power plants, power plants, the need to take or pay. Any name go to take in the next God knows how many years, because you have a certain demand plan, electricity supply plan that you have to work with, and if you throw that away to the dogs and contract power, okay, vision. At what cost?
Honorable, remember, a big car there.
Minimum police or radio door circular. If you contact redevelopment, it's costing us $110 million. Last bill of Mumunia, excess capacity payment is in the region of $550 million. Can build 5 of the Ifyan Kwanta teaching hospital. 5. Yeah, that check. And you know good deal. Previous bills were great America no can win that. So look, sometimes it's good that look, you can say that well in your haste to resolve a fuel problem, you made a mistake in contracting more power or their cow or the bottle of money noodle. But the government has kept faith because law, your people also packed us with Savanda. Sanctity of contract. And the Caribbean or they check out. And so government has had to pay.
Okay, but Obia of field now there for the past 7 years and Ghanaian wage now then this government and for that matter Ghanaians have been living on former President Mohammed's solutions and investment how energy sector.
How? President Kufuor Mr. Lodi Bui Power. What's that idea? Hello?
Yeah.
And that came on stream in 2013. When this was in government.
Yes.
Was that another addition? I go and check the graph. About past what? Past what? Please. Send the document via Bros here. Check the data. Check the data.
Marty, send the document.
So much. I can't even find the proper expression to deal with matters like
honorable, but at this point, you should put yourself in the shoes of Ghanaians. Since you are here, Ghanaian, na yeda Juma, and
exactly that.
Yes, you have. You see, you have, but that is what Ghanaians want because it's I say, we are not getting any explanations, and Ghanaian, we can't even plan our lives. We can't plan our lives, so that is where we are now. This is a banana here. You see?
This problem will go away sooner than we think. I mean, that was unbelievable. But that's one day, try and believe me, it will be sorted out. I'm paying a commitment to making sure that this thing comes to an end. Is unassailable. And we are dealing with it.
All right. Honorable Japamesa Mamando Asini Fensia, Member of Parliament for Secondary Constituency, Deputy Minister Energy and Minister Designate Tourism, Arts and Culture, Andrew Ejapa Mesa. Ena yeneno atwetwe enkomono babra
CJ
ubumpa
CJ he enkania mu nkomo agudi ho ehia wo bia wotie na wedie meka no tew na mede wakwa ma CJ de wo ho ne se obekai se 2020 general election na yekoye dum so di akoten pa na enye asemkuma to the extent say at the time the prime minister no na djuma bo no enam dun so ho san so be se bo ma duration bi na sabre no ohunu se duru na se dum so ntwaye a wo na djuma beto ho eduru ho pressure ne ade na Dr. Kwabena Donko wo na djuma to ho media mechanic etia timetable a ya fra obi amuaye no omampania be de echo na tu frank adiama MPP Dr. Baumia anope Dr. Tia CJ afi wo ya bato na nimu dada nkrata so omampania be de eche nim dada aye ballot paper so enti Dr. Wadaroma bomodia na kache ye Redubik Mahama so on my timetable na ye kan me so over the weekend she Facebook obi media personalities, actors, actresses, doctors obi complaining ye here timetable timetable what the idea cause no problem challenges now honum no muntemu my no problem but my hunu say and no I have formulate be off it is a maduane bia na me bibi se fridge ma minim dia meye ye nia essay ye na me se fridge ma essay e ka ye bo na no light of ye deja e me hu ye na ewisie me TV achi kumo what about me na other paper so
University students, University of Education, Joy News report here. Na school for most so mu here kania dia yom project as campus honya esum kabi
so what you say
na man for crowd laptops ni ade
can you imagine
and learn am
enti sa mo my timetable na wonim say na sa area ho ne campus area no ye bedroom no enti me ye me nioma say
abna aban yi de performance tracker e de aba say enko kenkan kan ya wahin
enti Dr. Baumia be me na wadaroma ekono eye wo kun afi we yo
na do no wawie ni oye
ekono Dr. Baumia eye wo kun afi yo
twatwi nani
enti de ekoso ekokokoko a esan begu so o wanim na da bato krata no so o enti no wadaroma enye Redubik Mahama yebo ne di abo isi je boss ne di na da so o enti papa yesrew we dey isi je nkasa mufa timetable mayen yehia pa medase na sije mede wo kwa shai man over the weekend asem kesie bi esi ho pa na woni mu se abusuafo atoto nioma akohan tenta tan konya enuane e koso ponche ne anantwe makumunya adeketoa wa mo ebeye ye weekend no na wo sese de enhyehye mu no efie da na busua kokko ye mu no naja ye de na ba fie sije ashai man ha ya yesi Trinity mortuary honom no ena abusuafo na ya plan ya ye bibia wi omo be ye yi no mo koya board na wo mo kwakofa be ye ho yi no board na yira sije amu na yira ne ba ne san abusua sen krata bi ni ade bi ho no ma wo koye mo chemefo ni ade de ma wo no wo mo saka ayarsa bia sikomutu receipt nyina wo ho no ba bi omo de hye da omo nim se hapoten ena oda ne omo ba ya woni ho enkomra sije amu no ma hu Wamo twi say
canopy ne
nyina ayeka eno na te say enkrofo se adwe ho amonte asabusuafo frustration pa this weekend frustration
we are seeing some so those who
what said it aya wa hoboa
na mo kire se mu na fa he
te so mo hu amu no omo se mo omo nya sem papa bia so anka nkire wo eno anu no amu na yira na yade ekoso ko adomonline.com story eda ha wo de na wakọ kenkan no wahunu sadia etie na omu chese panyi ba ko a ono wabusue no mu a ene chese ono na edimu akone aba ye fa no pastor Ebenezer Nate na o chese de woso omu yesika bi o se requirement bia ne obligations bia no abusue na for fele enti no diaba no chese ama wo mu yen yapoto wo ho ahunu ba bia wo mfa ene de wo enye eno na wo chese wo se mu ba fia na se ye ba ya na busuafo nyina pese koyi nipa no na yasie na afa ya kata na chi na ene obi adwumadi a wodidi obi aye na obi akọ back to ne normal adwumadi na we de koba ne sese nyoma san pa ka egu ho na mo koto ya chese wo mu de be ye ene no krenie na Sije yebedi mu nkomo production ye hwese yebenya busuafo ni bi ne bisa say last Friday no na omahunu ba bia kwakosi na ma memfa nko da obokrata ni mu na memmo amane de wo ha say me de wo hyase e Republic Press me pache wutie mi asem wei ehia me pa etira me de e hyase no wonim se ye nyine no na yenim se ye ma menom ne ade na omode board kokko edidwuma no ebi abode no ye na echebre mi so ohia ne tentem to be hunu se carbide bie ahun ye fe no carbide no na FDA ka ho asem e wo hayi calcium carbide na o de amka carbide ne de ye ma menom ne ade de omunim se ne se carbide no ebi mu de se kwadu ebi mu de se mango ebie carbide no mo de se na brentem kokon so minimum kra minim se board ye na ebi mo de board carbide ne se board ye no e ma ne brentem CJ eno na sesei enkrofo di dwuma ama FD adwen ba so na video bi security ni ade se bi mo de sa carbide na ehye mango no ntino eno no e ma no force no e ma ne brentem se de obenya na waton panyefo kire se eye hu di ma ya pomuden se ansho ya je say ya pega de bi won fitire na ye dua sa ne ma ye o sije
ye die bia vegetables ni fruit ni ade ni nyinara
se wodwe ho a wonti ase ye sika tema na
mango abrebre gongon
sije me se wo betumi asoma wo bebia no
wodwe ni se wo to fruit adima wanya vitamin C no na wo ko fire ye
Nanka me kai pa entamu ho sije ye wo ye nkokoi kwaku dwira ho yi ene yetimi nnamu ne mango ye fro ne ya woso de say ya net tem ye wiase sada no wudi a wo se wudi mango ene
can center
na mango kita wo se bi won ma be hunu na bre ne ho na toto black nkete enu sei anu so de ohun amango du a ya fru okrom ne mango ya tie die no se de mo ye kura mama ye kura so mango di ohun ti no yesremu a FDA say mami eye delise mimi dako wo se ye hu sakabad no mo de hye nuane se ye wo se ye hu ankasa e ma nipadua no enwo ane de sudi efra amango nsusu ne eyi kwadu kakra ne kwakwa ye bedie so a kabade ene ye de ye amakosam nsusu a no makoya mpa ya ba ne de afra ntu be kwadu makosam 5 cedi no bebre wankasa kodwom na kwhwe mako dry mako no
nkati ayaya mi
nkati
konteni ade
esam nyina no mo de fra
enwo kokoi
na
ye de bibi fra Yehowa
enti yenye dien yenye dien ma me mo amodwom muhu ya mobo wate muhu ya mobo
na ya dia
otibi hu oye
wotie ye
otibi hu oye
nsa de egu prince ya me ton
ma yenya bo ne sisi
ani bi ya me ton
Mr. Shasadi say cases are baba no kidney no a said your kidney cases kwosro no enkwara nyine nya kidney ye de entia de ye de koye mo sije eye noa na de awie ba bia yadrin na enkwara be wo holy heart ne ade ne nyina no ye baten de ne nyina akeka ho bi yesrem yenim se mo peska e de akofie akohwe nkwada ti de mo ye ma ne ya mudi bia na mi bi se wo ya mudi bi ana mo ton de mayen me de sije me mo de no kra no me ka cho me fa be ho adwen ache ne ma ye to de bia me tena no ma meka magai mango so be fan fichira ne no ma ko ma me se no mintu be mfro ho bia na akoya dia oh but me ba mo me fro simple kra sije fa tinta ho na sije wa me fa ko de inquisitant yese eno no de ma me delise me da ko ka bad na mo de se enuane ma ne bre no fruits munyai kotojogu fom ye di nyame semo the inquisitor da obokrata munsunie si yo be kai se George ye papa IGP George Akufu Dampare and COP Alex Mensah retired and na superintendent George Asare wa mo sense me ba na ye papa bugi na budie so ni namu e mamra se bedwa fie tie bedwa ko so mo nye hwehwe mu fa ho ene de nsebesi ye de ya nyina yanim yati bi pa na sese de akodru no se edienti na still na besi enne yira Samuel Atachia ena no oye chairman the massa committee no the internet till date no committee ni to me for report ma ye hunu say asema si ye no weni ane yenkenkan entem wo be report ni bi di kan beto abonten my papa Atachia be ka say report no e fake say ye da obokra cheso no on kasa mfa nchenche the inquisitor say ayi committee na bedwaku na so no emu achemienu omo mo peso mo cheche nioma tintim nioma mani favor IGP eno mo so ache se da bi ade de say ye say kronani da wo ye nimu ana de addressem enti no omo mo peso mo tintim nioma mani ye so mo kata IGP ho no ena se no ebi mo so gina fa so mo ntiase de si wo meet ayi abedwaku ni finance omo nya ye na no ana omo fa meto abonten enti na besi na ema report no ema ye no na yeso omo so a omo pese IGP din omo sanity na ne de ye de no so de omo so no so omo ye strong pa and that say the report amana council nsemu no ama omo chese clerk for kra wo parliament wo me say no nim de ekoso yeso omo ne de omo crofo de omo agenda ni mo say no maka mfinifini wo mo hunu so omo kwotro ama IGP anasa find the ankasa na committee no e de beto abonte no omo de ba abonte ti say de CJ report ne de ye no ansha na nyama enti eno so ho asem eda ha se ya the inquisitor ebomu amane ma me fa wo enko de anko da anko da obokrata yanim seje obekai se asante hene otu 40 kokoso yo to su binu na won kwaso ede todwa na wotwe atwa mu no bra na omampani a Mary hu sensemi asante mantemu yi ene wo che se aban enfo kwaso mfa na adwene enko ne mani bia ye nhise ya wode aba na eba no ye ECG moving areni net koni ade no onyan ma ankrankre na ankrankre na nkasa enhwe entoto niema seje mene ekasa yewra ekwadwonsafo poku ya na nko no epe flag bearer Owura ya anya yi akyese say no waka Dr. Mahmoud Baumia the manifesto committee no waka ho bie na eno na o kye say cabinet krompa ma approve dada was a cabinet am approve dada ese the ECG netco no mo keka ho via reni bui power mu nyina no wo mo meje keka mom na aban no guso so ya ho boase ankrankra be ba som na o mama neji say ade a cabinet agye tum dada na eye nwanwa sent no asan otumfo kan ya penalty say ye bete say eye cabinet agye tum ma approve no a wo mo ehwe so mo de be ye adwumantie no so no wo ba de ankomu a e wakatafa etosum yenu ena ye papa e masa enchemu no wase entities a wo mo ehwe so mo be meje no Ghana Grid Company Limited Gridco Buipa Authority Northern Electricity Distribution Company Netco ena ECG ena wo mo ka ho asem no interno ena edaha ya ebo mu amane nti CJ dia ba ne de na ha ya na me de wo be wie why kodan so e de no gusu da ofrimu at the age of 45 e di kan ebo so ba de fa ne kransie yie no cheche na yire rep papa sister no abodwuma wa ya de
going to the extent of donating the kidney
sister
to Nikuno
minim eden mo wate nyame shaw den pa ma yen
na minim he won yeda
oh CJ we de maria CJ who nim you nim me ba yeah we de oh CJ oh Adom 106.3 David DJ fan 106.3 hey me romantic pa na mo nim ode ode wa menko na adofo bi no mudi o ma wo dan pacho wo dia ma hanu ma enye hwe happy birthday to you ate nyamenye okese mame na happy birthday enkoma Owura Gordon Boni oye adwuma wo Ghana North Municipal Assembly oye municipal quantity surveyor ho na wodi adwuma se a wote senya breku Central Region nyamenye okese na wo hya na onto nkonam na Owura George Ataboten ene chairman Charles Boatie busua ni nyina na edia seda sonko ema obi bia weekendi bokoja wom ema omunia be ma Alexander Kwame Boatie eye bra Kwame pen krabre kata na chikrakra Owura George Atabusua ene Charles Boatie busua ni nyina eda mu nyina so se ba bia mo de bia mo hye wom ho no oba de enhya nan mu emfa emamo na mamemfa we entwa so happy birthday enko ema Kwame Gameli Mensa, we a lead facilitator at our New Century Technical Institute, Dansoman, Yame, on your Cassia, on Sao, now on to Quanamupa, Wakuma Swadi na Obadi Mano Emremu. Na a year one Cassa, Wunyanoma, one more a war, ne. Kafuya wo CBG Kwame Malcolm ewo EIB ene wo mame ni Georgie Jakoma ene abusuafo ni nyina ena ewish happy birthday no wonyame onye okese na onto nkwanam na obatampa beki wo Germany obatampa beki ewo Germany ena ewa woda nyame onye okese pa na onhyira wo we efri abusua ni nyina enchen ye fra Rebecca aje sapondo na fra obatampa beki miame nua be ma oji ponchom ena wish you a happy birthday no na ose meyire Judith Amu ya our Prince of Peace Catholic Church Kwashimai Mrs. ena ewa woda Owura Amu ya owo multimedia adwuma koi mu hayi ena wish you a happy birthday nyame wonyo okese Owura Judith Amu na onhyehya pa ema yen happy glorious birthday enko ema Beatrice Asare Frimpong dodo na from Ambi wo USA USA fo wo krom nyame wonyo okese onhyira wo yedie ene kwatenten ena ayiwa 05 de ma wakua nyame okese pa 106.3 years and yes ediama onyame wonhyira wo bakua ena happy glorious birthday enko ema Benisba dodo na efrew awofre masika pa wo UK nyame nhyira onhyira na onye okese ayiwa 05 ena etunkre ede ema wono na keme so ese Owura Gordon Boni eye adwuma ewo Ghana North Municipal Assembly we quantity surveyor ena wote senya breku ewo Central Region nyame nhyira pa na onye okese agya na wakoma so ade nyina no ba de ema no emremu ema osije medase na akontajo mango na mekasa me fro na akontajo because me wow
Tompo or say a ben and Nijisempa say that old from Mangua or Obi.
Oh, did I don't na me prugo for one once said. She now me frona me from Mango to for na fabako. There me no be was there.
I will carry them that yeah, can't phone to say cerebral palsy for
no. Me had my 4th May, 7th May, 7th May, yeah, call a YOA disability. Say foundation, and I call. Patro, you see the number no, and ye the edgy and to one miss so.
I'm now him says school for be. Thursday, no frame. Headmaster and frame says school for no call worship. And headmaster ready to my name to sad and offering no more 50 pesos, 20 pesos, and I'm Camboa 300 cities na teacher no Edison. And that day to say
see they from saying
I say my both school need din.
Oh how
to say I say my both school need din. My both no so din. And ekamakuma pa inhire bia e wo sa doye ya donation ya kwakoye mu ebeko sa kwara no ho ene obi bia
Wednesdays ni etako worship my near we nka meka say den massacre nka meko worship nka meto offering say first na mento
na onto ani awon sign
be den kwara na ye nti no
because na say na onto
oh si ye nkasa
kwa sorry a
ha kwa ho ya Jimity
abna number no
0244 105579 0244 105579 pacho kitwe biensa honorable yana do kakra ba wate nyamenye okese pa yekoya do yesije pacho
meko and number no be 0244105579
edini ye Jerry Forsen Claudia Bra
story no a wodi free asha man ba ye
obe ye hu
Mensa Millicent Boatma ya oye ni awa free mu no ne ba
you know your ba peniu
Aunt Millicent to temenka
pacho ayo mete unka
me pacho bibia boko de
bibia anya boko nso be ne de
bibia anya boko
we anya asanfo frasa me ba 7 months abo frasa asa be yare asa to me so be mama me san wo general hospital fiti enra
o de sutrom you nu pa o kafra Millicent entina je se memenda ne de eyi no ambaso wo
amaso ya seti bibia undertaker be ye nejuma asori aba fese band canopy ni nyama ya ye nyina boyenka
okay boyemu nipa no odenia
me maame a
oye o maame
yes me maame an kasanga so owo me
okay one abakan
dabi me mano ne mama no me na metosu mienu
na so okay enti boyemu ofri mu no abusia mo de ne ko he na moche no amode ne ko ye no nipa de ne ko hye moche brano ko moche ho ekokore sania body no ete mo ye sa ne ma nyina boyemu Millicent
yo wafa asam ne nyina ne say me mami ofri mu on the 12th January na sa 12th January no ofri mu wa Crystal Hospital na Mission Camp number 1
okay
ya hu boy fa we zede ne kwato Trinity Lebanon ashama Lebanon enti after 1 week no ye kwakwashra no every week ye kwakwashra no ye hu boda me nana awo 8 years ekwo hu se ne na so no woni awo hu se me mami ne ka me nia mpenifo me ma mi kita baby mi ntumi nko inti me na mo de ba mo kwa hu body ni se oni ama last 2 weeks kwampo no mo ko ho Tuesday eko hu se body ni da ho ama ya share mo man se Thursday 17th 18th no ya ba be ya final deposit na 20th 19th ya ba be yi body ena ya ko ho 19th 18th no 18th ya ko ho ya kwanye deposit bibie wie ama matriman se omu be yi body no na adechi aye mefa ya ade yesi you ena ye do
meba 18th na mo ko ho no muhu body no
omu se time aye de ba ye no omu visiting time is over then omu so omu ye busy we inside ntin omu be yi body na to kwa amaye nanka adechi a Friday no yaba befa. Eno na Friday ewia 12 yedi kodu ho no mu a fiti ewia na ye kodu ho omo gin yen samu na geisha mienu ni 50 cedis so omo kofa yen body abre. Yesi hosi 9 o'clock body medruda body fee inside home pieda. Actually the mochirema enu e de ntokwa mum ne be hia ebusia.
Say ntokwa saying
mochirema ba ho de enyi etwetwe se kan se ye ben ho no mu a obetwitwa yen. Ene ehun nsem pi.
Ba ni say na mochirema no kwotwe se kan boye mu enkomo ne etwetwe ma tiefo ntiase yi Millicent.
Mochirema no say yen to yebo ena body so a amanfo ba na eba na omo sisa omo body we ba na akoyi ni de na okọ we ba na akoyi ni de na okọ yete hono mo fi kwa mo mfi ebusia mo mpie mbo meka nje ebusia se ni ebusia kwa yakọ busa biom se de na ekoso a omo mo mbo afu
enti abrebe na mu free mochre ho mo twen ya mo nsanka body no.
Yeah, free mochre ho Friday 11:35
PM anajo
11 ena ye ba fie.
Enti mo ba fie no na che say amanfo hwe ani mu say mo de emu ne beba na nka we keeping no na meboa.
Keeping na atase. Ya twen dodo mo ene mo tu pa fie mia nyina. Aye asem foforo. Am I sorry for Saturday ahomati 4 o'clock. Ekodru ho miem. Yes, she say me mami ayira wo. Mochre wo.
Mususu sa mo mami body na afa hin. Millicent.
Body no me mami body no baby afa de na ya bibia mi yentimi nchire because ye de ade abeja mo mochre men. Most more records or be me na fe body na fahi.
Asemo. Nje say ya monsanka body ni na say muntumi nhye date fufuro. Won.
Yes, to me nhye date fufuro. Achi say ye hu body no any baby omode na akwa akoto.
Abusuya boka o hwe mimi de ya ma ye niam bebre aboboka ya sa aka no eno na ayekwa o Millicent. Okay. Mamenda was na yen fancy ha. Why Millicent?
Yeah.
Mamenda was na yen fancy ha. That's pa anti Millicent Boatma oba penny a free me ne baba ena yene no atwetwe enkomo no Adom 106.3 FM ena uguso a utie ma yenjen kratom na fe yeba abejafo tenase syntax tank strong tough anti-Mary's gripe mixture caring mother's choice o madaruma abejafo tenase